flags going home. And our next game type we're actually going to see here is going to be Hardpoint Express. Yeah. No, they will actually be changing classes and so on and so forth, and I will be jumping into a new game. There we go, Raid. Free-for-all. I don't know why they're going to a free-for-all. I think they'll be warming up again. How much warming do they need to get? Oh, looks like they're changing lobby again. This is what's going on. I think they're trying to figure out who is hosting it, although it is land. It doesn't matter all that much. But there we go, Express Hardpoint. Josh is was go into the lobby. Now, we talked a lot about hype, so you've got to really pick Cloud for this.
Yeah,
or do you think Epsilon might come back with this Hardpoint? They won the first one.
So I'm gonna say, if Epsilon take this map, they will win the series. Although I don't think they will take this map. I think it's Clouds to win. I
do think it is Clouds to win. They just seem, like I said, they seem a little bit more on point in that game. It seemed a lot more slick from them. They were playing more as a team. Josh was playing well. Shane was playing well. Mad Cat was on his ridiculous streak of just sitting there and slaying as much as he wanted. Obviously didn't capitalise as much on the stealth chop as we thought he was going to.
Yeah.
Kind of unlucky from them there because they did kind of have it away. And that's when it all really kicked off. Both teams just went more aggressive. And then that meant counter pull after counter pull. But it happened every single time. You'd see it all run all the way in. There'd be a massive fight, and whoever get the flag away, they'd run it all the way back. And usually in them situations, you expect to see a stalemate, but we didn't.
It's a devastating way to lose in the last sort of 10 seconds as well. Like probably 30 seconds earlier, they looked like they were going to win it. So 20 seconds after that, they've lost them out.
Well, you can't let a player. Like I said, that's the interesting thing. If an SMG, if the objective runner can get that flag away, it turns everything all around simply because it means the other team has to come out of their head glitches. They have to go into open ground and hunt down that flag. That's what changes it around, really, because the other team can then sit back and go, right, we're going to stop you here. We're going to cover off that choke point. We're going to be waiting for you. And it just makes the entire thing harder. So when a flag gets, that's why some of these SMGs, you see them flanking a lot. They go around the side, they wait. You saw Shane wait. You saw him wait for someone to pull that flag or for a few kills to be absorbed at his end. And as soon as it wanted, he pulled it away and ran. Because he knew right then that the whole cohesion of the other team would break down. Because they're like, do we keep pushing this flag or do we try and break off? Do we try and go and find him? And that's exactly what happened a few times.
Yeah, sure.
Now, obviously, we're going to go into this next game. It is, of course, going to be Express Hardpoint here. And like I said, I think Cloud have got this. They are a hype team. I believe Mad Cat is on top of his game. Shane seems hyped as well. So let's actually jump on board with them. I'm going to jump on board with Mad Cat first of all, who's running an SMG.
I think.
Oh, no, he's changed.
He's quickly switched back. So at the start of Hardpoint, it's all about getting this bottom spawn. So it's going to be a big couple gunfights down low here. See, they pushed 3 down low, so it'll be interesting to see who kind of gets a foothold in the game.
There we go. Trophies already going up. And we were talking to Parasite a little bit earlier, and he was saying a lot of people don't realise just how many points there are actually in them trophy systems. Yeah. You defend a few times, you automatically get 50 points. He says, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot. He says, when you're trying to build up a score streak, every little bit counts, and every little bit helps. He says, I always make sure I shoot the trophy systems as well. He says, that's 50 points for nothing.
In S&D, I've actually seen teams kind of say they have 30 seconds left to defuse. They'll run across the other side of the map, shoot a couple of trophy systems, run back, defuse the bomb. It's all helps towards the streaks.
So Mad Cat picking up that kill there, and it does look like Jerd is currently in the hesitation. Mad Cat doing what he likes to do. He's just picking up the kills at the back of the map. As Jerd tries to get in, and he actually can take it out. Mad Cat still trying to hold. Can he take down Lucky as well?
Mad 6 kill streak off the start as well, and they've got bottom spawn, so they should be able to rack up a few points there.
One more kill. He almost took down Zanny there in his eagerness. However, they are picking up points at the moment in the middle, and I don't think Mad Cat's going to challenge it. He's going to wait. He's throwing a grenade in, picks up one, flak jacket deflects it. Going to stay on board with Mad Cat for just a second, because a lot of people will be interested to know just how he's playing this sort of anchoring role. Oh, unfortunate of him there. He does have a lightning strike though, because he jumped in the hard point. He picked up the necessary points to get it, and you know what? Having this bottom spawn means they're going to spawn to train back.
Yeah.
So if he wants to go, you know what? I'm going to use my Hellstorm. He could probably pick up quite a few kills. You can see they're running across open ground to get there. So if he wants this hard point, he can have it.
He'll have a chance to utilise it at some point here. I'm sure if they pick up a few kills, you'll probably see him flick out his lightning strike straight away. He can't right now because he's EMP'd, but you might see it here.
On board now. McGee trying to hold this down. They're actually doing really well holding off this position, and that's what Epsilon seem to do great. They are just pushing in constantly. Although they had the worst spawn, although Magka had his score streaks, Epsilon's like, we're just going to keep feeding in every single time. You play your cautious game, we're going to take every single point you'll give us.
Yeah, they've actually got a really good start here, so they got quite a lot on the first half one, and they've got a foothold in this next one. Although they haven't rotated over to control, which is one that's quite easy to set up on and gain a big amount of points on, so it's going to be we'll see how they manage to break it.
It definitely was a little bit of a late setup there for them, which means you're going to see them in there. Can he pick up this kill? Oh, unfortunate. Jerd taking down 2 of them. McGee putting shots on as well, and this means it's going to be a, it's going to be a hard break. Madcat, can he get? Oh, so
Nearly.
close to being turned on. Having a look at Sowers, they're going to now try and break this. Josh is the one on the hard point.
And big kill from Josh there. And that is Epsilon retaking control.
Most certainly is. Epsilon has managed to break it. Sowers up there. McGee with the 3-piece. Oh, just ridiculous play. McGee actually just shut them all down. Still on board with it. Can he get away? He does as well. Picks up the Hellstorm.
He might crack this out here. This is probably the only hard point where score streaks are massively influential. Like this is, if anything, this is the hard point map where score streaks don't come into play too much, just because there's a lot of indoor action. But you might see him get it out here. We'll see.
Don't know if he will. Will he put it out now, or is it a little bit too late? They're going to start rotating round. It wouldn't be a bad time to use it. McGee actually doing so well. Jerd on the 3-piece as well, and it looks like he's actually going to try and move for. He's the last one in. He's rotated around. He's seen someone already. He's now going to try and pick up that kill. Going to chase it down. Is he going to try and flip these spawns in? No, he's actually decided, you know what, I'm not going to go around the bottom and try and flip it around. It could be detrimental to my game, especially if they're doing so well. Look at Epsilon rack that up there. Just dominating this lineup. They're not as good at hardpoint as this Epsilon guys are.
Yeah, I know, they do seem really good at it. I think they've just got 3 natural ARs, then it really works out for them. Just the slaying power that they have.
Shane answers back with a 3-piece of his own. It does look like they are getting just a horrific lead, and they don't really have an answer for it, this Cloud lineup. I mean, at the moment, it's not going their way. They have 3 in the hardpoint Epsilon. Let's have a little look at these scores. Zanity 9 for 16. Madcat's the only one positive, and he was massively positive earlier, and now he's 14 for 12. Look at McGee. Jerd, 19 for 9.
All positive, every single one of them.
And that's what we say about outslaying. You can outslay. It's just easier.
Yeah,
It is a lot easier. Actually, Jerd's got a war machine on.
Yeah.
Doesn't have it yet, but he does have it on. That's going to be interesting. I haven't actually seen a war machine in competitive content in an awful long time.
Especially with Flat Jacket, it's pretty much rendered useless. I guess on the ramps, though, on arrivals and departures, it's probably quite useful just because you kind of spray it down there. Probably works out quite well.
On board with Maggot once again. He still has a lightning strike. Can they start to make a comeback now? They are picking up points in this middle. Oh, unfortunately, Lucky takes him down. On board with Zanity, covering his teammate Shane, who's quite happy to sit in there as he tries to get in the point as well. Can he pick this up? Yes, Zanity picks up 1 kill. You know what? For being a middle hardpoint, they're picking up an awful lot of points on it. Doesn't look like it's been contested that much. But however, the spawns have been swapped.
I think Epsilon kind of are a little bit over concerned about spawns there. They probably should have. Like, they've allowed Cloud to get a whole bunch of points of this that they shouldn't really have been getting. It's just generous from Epsilon.
No, I completely agree with you there. Epsilon has such a huge lead, and they've kind of let it slip. You know, not slip. I mean, it's still a big lead, 40 points. But compared to what it was, they certainly have let them get a little bit back, a little glimmer of hype there for Cloud.
I think. Once a team kind of breaks 100, like it's kind of like a psychological level. Like when they break 100, they feel like they're back in it. So I can see this getting awful closer.
Certainly can. There we go. On board with Shane as he actually turns around to engage the people who have spawned down bottom. Josh is going to do the same thing. Oh, he picks the wrong side to free spray as Lucky takes him down. Now Jerd and Lucky are in there and actually going to try and put some time in. McGee, Jerd all picking up kills in that hard point. And it does seem like that little bit of momentum that Cloud gained is slowly being eroded away by great play from Epsilon as they spawn switch once again.
Epsilon just slaying so hard there. Just seeing a constant feed of Epsilon kills over and over again.
However, we are starting to see these Cloud Blocks get them scrappy kills, them scrappy points, as you said earlier. Just like to get in there, get as many points as possible. There you go. Shane picking up points with nobody really contesting it. They have swapped early, and they are in fact away. They've actually given up completely, so
yeah, sure.
That's going to be 3 points for Shane, but a harder journey to the next one.
So this next hard point is a massive hard point. If Cloud can break it quickly, then they're going to be right back in this fight.
Oh, great play from Zanny. Can he get in? Unfortunately, he misses the jump and actually gets shut down before he can do anything. Madcat on a 4-kill streak. It looks like he's going to go around the side. Is he going to engage someone? He's only got 4 bullets. Madcat. So unlucky. He's actually getting there and try to pick up a gun.
Can't find one. There you go.
There we go. Still not got an amazing amount of ammo on it, but he has actually got a weapon once again, Madcat. He's been alive that long that he actually runs out of ammo.
Must have been spraying and praying quite a lot because he's only got 5 kills.
Goes for it but gets shut down in turn. Madcat.
He's got Stealth Chopper there as well, didn't he?
Did he have a Stealth Chopper? He does actually have the Stealth Chopper. Now you've got to call it in now, surely.
I think it's got to be now because it's not really too useful on the next ones unless they can force Epsilon onto the top spawn.
That's exactly what they're going to have to do. So I don't know whether Mad Cat knows that that's his plan, or is he just waiting maybe to use it a little bit later on. I mean, there are still a few hard points to go, but kind of indoors are kind of out of the way. It's not as useful, and he has all of them. Why not get that lead now?
Yeah. If I was him, I probably would have put it in straight away.
There we go. Here comes one. Here comes the thing now, and they have the bottom spawn.
Yeah.
That's the key thing. They have the bottom spawn.
That could be game-changing right there.
It could be game-changing. You know what? They could get a lot of points here. If he plays this right, it looks like you can see actually Epsilon now moving right round to the middle, and it looks like he's trying to recover. He's trying to switch his spawns around. Mad Cat doesn't pick up the kill as well, which means they're going to lose that spawn as Mad Cat spawns so far away. Incoming Hellstorm. I thought he was going to target his own chopper there for a second. And they're actually been pushed out of the hard point, and that is not great. That's not what Mad Cat wants. He knows he's got his score streaks. He knew it was a great opportunity to use them as well, and they've got the bottom spawn. It's very close at the moment. 3 points in it.
Yeah. They'll definitely be looking to pick up the scrap points on this and then push down for the bottom spawn on the middle hard point. This game's going to go right to the wire, it looks like, though.
So aiming around, they're trying to. I think actually Josh taking down Shane, but then actually picking up Judd, the person he was looking for. Can he pick this person up? Oh, goes down to a knife fight, and unfortunately Josh comes off better with his teammate picking up the kill. And right, all coming down to this hard point more or less. If someone can get ahead right now, that's could be it.
Over. Yeah, sure.
That stealth chopper's still up, but not that viable at the moment, especially if they have the outside spawn.
Epsilon are picking up a lot of points here. Cloud are forced to run across this really open area, this open platform. It's a bit of a nightmare to get into the hard point when you're spawning all the way across there.
Yes, and it's Shane decided to go around the bottom here. I think he's trying to pick up, but he's actually going to run into another player. Let's see each other. No, it's lucky there for Shane as he gets picked up. Lucky. Epsilon seem to have it all their own way. Sours now in the middle, trying to hold this down here. They're getting enough of a lead to put this out of the way for Cloud.
Cloud really need to be getting in there very, very soon. Otherwise, they're going to be right out of this coming to the last hard point.
17 seconds left on this hard point, and they're going to try and push in Sour, trying to pick up this kill in here, and he does. This is great play from Sours. He's on the 4 kill streak. They're set up. This is bad news at the moment for them. However, they are picking up the scrappy kills. That's going to give them a little bit of an advantage, but it's going to come down right now. They need to take it.
They can only...
I think Mad Cat's got a lightning strike.
Epsilon actually only need about 10 points, and they will secure this map. There you go.
There we go. It looks like Epsilon have actually won that right about now.
That's going to be game over right there.
It is, of course, game over. Actually, it wasn't about 10 seconds ago, but it's one of them things. It come down right to the wire there. It was that middle hard point. They couldn't get near it.
Yeah.
For a minute there, it looked like it was going to be close. I mean, they had it. They come all the way back. They did the hard work, and then the middle hard point, they couldn't get anywhere near it. And now, unfortunately for them, they've lost this. We're going to the 5th map. 2-2 here against Cloud and Epsilon.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard. I imagine that's pretty strong on the slaying. And we're not allowed to now, are we?
No, it's okay. We'll come back up at the end of this game. We will have a look at the scoreboard and see just how these two teams are through. I just think they were massively outslayed.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the way through. They started to get back into it, and then Epsilon just went, you know what, have a hard point. They didn't keep running in. They were like, we're not going to keep feeding you these kills. We're just going to sit and outslay you when we want to engage you.
Here we go.
And that's how it worked. Having a look now at Jerd, 38 for 27. Great game from him. The rest of the team's not